Hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you're at. How are you, everybody? This is another episode of Skyrim. SnowbodyHere Plays. We've gone basically around the world here. We just unlocked this crazy mask that's going to give us quite a bit of benefit, and now we're going to put our spells to use. The combination of this mask reducing some of the requirements and some of the materials we've collected so far, we're about to take our characters to the next level, so I'm very excited, and I'm glad that you could join me for this. How are you, everybody? Get some emotes in chat, give me some love, let me know you're here. If I don't catch you live, I always catch it in the rerun, in the saved logs. So, for all my Skyrim fans out there who know this game well, it's a beautiful game. For all those who don't, Skyrim is a fun RPG that I've just been playing away with on this very difficult max difficulty setting, and with the max difficulty, I've also got a survival mode on, so I've got severely reduced carry weight, and I've got to eat all the time to keep my character fed. Otherwise I wither, and can't use my spells, can't swing an axe, all that good stuff. Vision gets blurry, it's fun. So, I've been barely surviving most of the time, fighting skillfully, but now, we've fought in all this, we even unlocked a unique spell and slayed what's called a dragon priest, which all wear a unique mask, and so their name was Volkern, I believe it was. Let's take a look here. Volkern. And so now I've got a mask that has some pretty sweet armor on it, obviously. It's like a piece of plate here. Conjuration, illusion, and alteration spells cost 20% less. So we've got a wonderful spell. Another unique spell, because we are Breton, so we do seek out those unique spells. Not a conjuration. The one we got with the mask, though, is this one, Flaming Familiar, which is perfect for our level. It sends out just a little, like, flaming dog to go chase people down. And then it goes and explodes. But this one, Alteration, Transmute. Transmute one piece of unrefined iron ore to silver ore to gold if the caster is carrying any. So now we're literally going to be able to turn iron into gold. To which that we're going to smelt and make into jewelry. And then we're going to use the Daedric artifact we found, the Black Star, and enchant everything. So it's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. I'm excited you're here. Let's see where we're at. So as far as our inventory goes, do we have anything we need to sell? We need to disenchant this. That we could sell. Where's my boy Vandal? What are you holding on to?
I'm right behind you.
It's the middle of the day. I think I can sell things.
What do you want me to carry?
We're getting tough. Let's just weather the elements. I know I can sell that. Oh yeah, I want to do alchemy as well. We gotta be careful with alchemy, because if we level it up too much, with how difficult the game is, it'll get even more crazy. I think I can sell that frost iron axe, but I'll take it with me just in case. We'll sell it to the guy up at Whiterun Hall. I want to give him this one though. He's not wearing the necklace, huh? Oh, he's wearing this one. No, I want you to wear that one. So you have more carrying capacity.
Let's get going then.
Okay. We're gonna be walking slow for a second, but that's okay, because we got stuff we need to do anyway. But let's go make some money off this. And then see about buying up all their iron ore. It's an investment. It's perfect.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men.
You think that's...
We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that sort of thing. Take a look.
Wait, hold on. I like my Vulcan, but I get better prices with the Thieves Guild hood on. Do I have the right necklace on? Synthar, yep.
Doing business with you. You look like maybe you need... Take a look.
We may incorporate that. It'll be worth every penny. Who forges your armament and armor?
Adrienne, at her forge, just outside. Place is named after her. War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What else
Let me see what
matters?
my pup's barking about. He's freaking out there. Good conversation, friend. Another time, I'd love to learn more about you. But... Alrighty.
Then.
Alrighty then. Oh yeah, you won't buy any of the magic-y stuff, huh? We've got 25. Do I have any ingredients on me?
Still here. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then.
So many alchemy ingredients. We're gonna get a lot of money from this. It's alright. That's a good thing. We need to start buying up homesteads. Getting places to store our junk. Plus we want to set down roots, you know? Less chance of being arrested.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
And we need to go join the vampire hunters. We got jumped by those vampires, and that was not a good thing. They were wearing Stendar clothes.
What is it?
So it did not seem like the
Dragons?
vigilance of Stendar that usually fight those things were doing anything against them. Such is how it goes, though. Those tricksy vampires. Alright, let's see what we can disenchant. Oh yeah.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Sort of, my friend, sort of. So we should probably hold on to those for a second, because we're about to utilize them. So let's go ahead and put them on. And then we have to do something really boring here, but it's also super legit. So there's this awesome app you can get. Hold on, put my battery pack up. Okay, so there's this awesome app you can get, and it's called SR Alchemy. Skyrim Alchemy. And you put in all your alchemy ingredients, all that good stuff. And it can make you the most expensive potions, the best potions, what levels you up the most, all that good stuff. So we need to talk to you.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
And I need everything except for the quest items, which is, I think, fire salt. Look at that, 8 fire salts, we've almost got enough. I think we want to give him back the frost salts too. No, it's ice wraith teeth, isn't it? Frost salts and ice wraith teeth, let's get back to him. Can't remember, there's a quest for some of those. I think that's it. I think everything else we can keep. I hope. Let me check one more thing real quick. Okay. I think we're good. I don't know if I should hold on to the Danger Heart or not. We're not going to do it, though. We're going to use everything we got. We've been holding on to it for this long. We're breeding. We knew what we could do with it the whole time.
You lead,
But
I'll
we knew
follow.
that we had to be able to protect ourselves. It's like having an investment, you know? Making sure no one would mess with us.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
So I can't disenchant anything else, right? Just the leather braces of alchemy. Okay, so let's sell all the stuff we don't really care about.
There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It is simply energy to be harnessed by those with the will and knowledge
What do you
to
know
do
about
so.
shouts, by the way?
Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting is an ancient form of magic, the use of one's voice to project their power. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do.
I do need to go see the Greybeards, but we're tired. So first,
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
do I care that they're hooded? I feel like that could be one of those weird things that randomly is super rare. Like I never see the novice hood again. The novice robes I'm not as worried about, because that's kind of what the Stendar guys wear. A wood-like column. Lightning bolts is also useful.
You know, if you've got the
Okay.
aptitude.
Now I need to make up some money. So give me a second to put in all my ingredients here. Bear Claws 1, B2, Beehive Husk 2, Bleeding Crown 5, Blue Butterfly Wing 8, Blue Mountain Flower 9, Bone Meal 21, Butterfly Wing 14, oh, hold on. One of the ingredients has some stuff in there. I want to make sure everything's reset. Okay, so Bear Claws 1, B2, Beehive Husk 2, Bleeding Crown is going to be 5, Blue Butterfly Wing is 8, Blue Mountain Flower 9, Bone Meal 21, Butterfly Wing 14, Canis Root 4, Cars Eggs 3, Creep Cluster 10, Danger Heart 1, Death Bell 10, Dragon Tongue 2, Dwarven Oil, Ectoplasm, Elves Ear, Eye of the Saber Cat, just got an eyeball in my pocket, no big deal. Gross. Flying Mancha, 3. Frost Miriam, 1. Garlic, 11. Grand Lichen, 8. Glow Dust, 1. Glowing Mushroom, 19. Hag Raven Feather, 1. Hanging Moss, 1. Honeycomb, 5. Human Heart, 2. Jazz Bay Grapes, 3. Large Antlers, 2. Lavender, 9. Luna Mothwing, 1. Moon Sugar, 2. Mora Tapanella, 14. Mudcrab Chitin, 4. Gosh, this came in so early, the Mudcrab Chitin and the Vampire Dust to make the cure disease, so we didn't turn into a vampire. That was super clutch. Nernroot, 3. Who would think taking Vampire Dust would keep you from turning into a vampire when mixed correctly? Magic. Purple Mountain Flower, 6. Red Mountain Flower, 3. Rock Warbler Egg, 10. Salmon Roe, 3. Salt Pile, 4. Scalia foliota. I don't know how you say it, but we got 8 of them. Silverside Perch, we got 1 of those. Skeever Tail, we got 23. Slaughterfish Egg, we've got 1. Slaughterfish Scales, we've got 1. Snowberries, we've got 7. Spider Egg, we've got 11. Spriggan Sap, we've got 2. Swamp Fungopod, we've got 5. Taproot, we've got 2. Thistle Branch, 16. Torchbug Thorax, 2. Troll Fat, 3. Tundra Cotton, 3. And a Void Salt. Perfect. Alright.
Should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I'm a member. I agree. Completely right. Alright, so my alchemy is currently setting at 20 points. I have 0 perks in it. And I'm looking to sell these potions. And we are off to the races. I've probably saved a bajillion times, so we're saving once more just in case. So what's so cool about this app is that when I make the potion and click on it, it just removes all the inventory, all the items from its inventory too. So it never repeats the recipes, you know. Alright, Glow Dust.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the
Glowing
great
mushroom.
warriors.
And Hanging Moss. No, friend, I'm about to show you how to become an alchemist. Learned some things in college, never put them to practical use. Learning up in High Rock. We're about to make a poison of damage magicka regen and much, much more. Create a poison of damage magicka regen. Discovered effects damage magicka regen. Damage magicka regen. Fortify destruction. Fortify destruction. Resist shock. Resist shock. Fortify health. Fortify health. Damage magicka. Damage magicka. Nice. Move 1 of each. Alright, create cluster. Mora Tapanella. And some Scaly. Fortify carry weight, fortify carry weight. Regenerate stamina, fortify illusion, weakness to magic, restore magic, restore magicka. Now the cool thing is that once we have all this figured out, we could actually just go to the left over there where it says the different potions, and it would just make them with all the ingredients that we have. But these are going to be worth more because they're going to do so many ridiculous things. They're literally just going to be cash potions. We may get lucky and get a couple things we want to use. Mostly this is just for investing in getting property, getting built up in Skyrim. Because everything's going to get way harder in the game as it gets on in levels. So you got to be real smart about when you level things. Course eggs, garlic, and I think we're doing it at the right point. And a Luna moth wing. Bear claws, canis root, and spider egg. Dragon's tongue. Fly mancha. Amanita. And more tapanella. Alright, blue butterfly wing. Hag raven feather. And a human heart. Woo, we leveled up! I could have put some points into my alchemy to make these even worth more, but we gotta save those points. It's not worth a little bit of capitalization on profit. Alright, we got creep cluster, large antlers, and salt pile. Ooh, some slows. That's good for hunting dragons. Blue mountain flower. Glowing mushroom. And nightshade. Canis root, rock warbler egg, swamp fungal pod, Canis root, rock warbler egg, swamp fungal pod. Death bell. Dwarven oil, and salt pile. Death bell, jazz bay grapes, and a salt pile. Blue butterfly wing, elf's ear, and a spider's egg.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great
Blue mountain
warriors.
flower, glowing mushroom, and spriggan sap. Blue butterfly wing. I feel like we use these blue butterfly wings all the time. Oh, it's probably more the blue mountain flowers, yeah. And then the glowing mushroom. Well, that does it for the flowers. Karst egg. Lavender.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late.
Nernberg.
Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
Amanita, mud crab, and troll fat. Blue butterfly wing. Bone meal. And a human heart. Blue butterfly wing. Bone meal. A spider egg. Garlic, moon sugar, thistle branch, garlic, orange dartwing, slaughterfish egg. Ooh, that was a good one. Jazzbay. More. Taproot. Frost Miriam. Purple mountain flower. Silverside perch. Garlic. Mud crab chitin. We gotta make sure we're well prepared for whatever is to behold us. Honeycomb. Slaughterfish scales. Whoops. Thistle branch. Beehive husk. Ectoplasm. Purple mountain flower. I was like, what the heck is going on? I'm exhausted from doing all this alchemy. Makes sense, I guess. Ectoplasm, glowing mushroom, red mountain flower. I love how survival mode adds so much more immersion. Because this would be kind of exhausting, I guess, grinding all these ingredients up, making sure you use the right stuff. Giant lichen, more tapanella. We don't have that many to go. Bleeding crown, red mountain, and tundra cotton. Bleeding crown, tundra cotton, and void salt. Daedra heart. Yo, I feel like I want to hold on to the Daedra heart. Alright, purple mountain flower. Snowberries. It's so nice, I just removed one. Daedra heart, and so now it's going to calculate without it. And I'll just add it all back in next time I need to do a big alchemy like this. I like to do it in big spurts, personally. Get everything knocked out, you know. Do a bunch of cells or whatever's needed. I've never done it in survival mode. We'll see how that affects things. Tundra Cotton. So, Bleeding Crown, Butterfly Wing, and Tundra Cotton. And then we got Pine Thrush Egg, Purple Mountain Flower, and Snowberries. And then we got Bleeding Crown, we got Death Bell, we got Honeycomb, we got Bone Meal, we got Snowberries, and we got Thistle Branch. We got Garlic, Lavender, and Thistle Branch. Then we're going to do the Bone Meal, Lavender, and Nerd Root. I like how Nerd Root's not worth near as much here. Bone Meal, Lavender, Torchbug Thorax, Death Bell, Thistle Branch, Troll Fat, Bone Meal, Death Bell, Giant Lichen. Butterfly Wing, Eye of Sabercat, Honeycomb. Bone Meal, Honeycomb, Skeever Tails. Wonder when I was going to use those Skeever Tails. Bone Meal, Rock Warbler Egg, Thistle Branch, Bone Meal, Butterfly Wing, Rock Wobbler Egg, Butterfly Wing, Rock Wobbler Egg, Spider Egg, and that is it. That is all she wrote. Where'd that boy go? Excuse me, friend? Friendo? Hello? Do we have anything we can enchant real quick before I go? Yeah, we got a lot of soul gems. Okay. So Copper and Moonstone Circlet, you're gonna get Fortify Magicka.
That's a decent enchantment, but keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
Yo, where are you talking smack from? In bed? You can like hear the strength of my enchantment.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. If you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Alright, we're exhausted. What time is it? 1:09 a.m. So we're gonna have to go get a room.
I've got your back. All right, what is it? What do you need? And I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
Why don't you go ahead and hold this, this, this. Perfect.
You lead, I'll follow.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Because that way I can hold on my potions. And then in the morning we gotta sell a bunch of potions. I would become a companion typically by this point in the playthrough. But we're gonna do something special with the companions. So I have to make sure I do that at the right time. For anyone who's wondering, I do love the companions. Don't think I don't. I don't want anyone to think that I'm not a... Don't got love for the companion homies. Oh my goodness, look, I'm seeing double of everything.
Hey, you mix potions, right?
Look, they're all talking about it. They're like, yeah, he just sat down and made like 100 potions. I didn't even know he was an alchemist. And he looked like he was doing just ingredient after ingredient after ingredient. Just pow, pow, pow. I couldn't tell you what those things did. They had all kinds of glows to them. Alright, so what we want to do ideally is to make 5k so that we'll have a place to sleep here. It's actually a home where we can relax and we can store a bunch of our goodies, like this dragon bone stuff. Hello.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? Sure thing, it's yours for a day. I'll show you to
Oh,
your
no
room,
need.
right this
I know
way.
the old cot. Alright, 1 a.m. Let's go. 9 a.m. That should be plenty. Oh yeah, so now that we've slept... Am I sick again? Why is my magicka so low? Maybe it's just showing the exhausted amount. Because we have to have magicka for sure.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Actually,
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the... Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
give me all your tasty stuff. Oops. You're welcome. You can have it back.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
What? That over encumbered me. Oh, I'm just moving slow, just waking up. How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Actually. Yeah, we want to be transmuting anyway. Yo, good old Creation Club mods. Dude, you know it, Cole. You know it, bro. How are you, good sir?
All I can think about is my son, my fall. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those battles were.
Just tired.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
How's the weather there today?
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back
Am I
home in
sick?
Cyrodiil.
No, I'm just over encumbered.
Pardon me. Take a look.
You don't. There they are. I was like, you don't sell potions of cure disease? Yes, go ahead and give me all of your potions of cure disease. Since unfortunately I seem to get myself very diseased. Alright. And I'll go back to selling you my crazy potions.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Raining. Ooh. Raining does not help when you're tired. Unless you're able to sleep, then it's like the best thing ever. It's like at least for me personally, I always want to enjoy the rain. But then at the same time, it makes me want to just sleep through it too.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Alright, Bellathor. Well, dang, I just remembered Oblivion. They all stay around like 10,000 automatically. Yeah, and this one you have to get your, I believe it's your speech skill that actually increases the amount that they have in their pockets. One of the big things is you get to, let me just go ahead and look at it. Let's go ahead and get haggling. Oh. Oh. Investor. That's what you need. You spend the 500 gold and then they're like balling all the time, you know? I want the prices to be better, but if they don't have any money, that's kind of a waste of a perk, you know? Let's just do these for now. We got haggling. So that'll increase, and then once we get to 50, we'll start thinking about merchant and persuasion. Merchant's really good. And then obviously persuasion's nice. Alright, Bellathor.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of
For some
that.
reason I was thinking pickpocket had something to do with it. Like the fencing portion of it. I don't know. I was off on a tangent. What can you do? Get ourselves well stocked since he's only got a small amount of money to work with, you know? Nice. Not over encumbered anymore, so that part's nice. How's that speech doing? 36? Okay, okay, cool. That's okay. We've got a solution for speech to get that up in a second. Conjuration's kicking at 42, which I like. Gotta get that up to 50 though. I had my speech completely maxed. Yo, that's what's up. Cool. Mostly I had one hand sneak, pickpocket, light armor, and speech up. You did a lot of the little slit the throat. That one's sick in this game. Speech is really useful for sure in a lot of missions. Yeah, the persuasion and all that. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, so I'm trying not to over level anything too much. It got kind of scary with alchemy doing all those potions. I'm trying to like keep everything and like build it up gradually, but smartly, you know. Like I'm about to build up smithing, but I haven't gone like cranking smithing to the max yet. Let's see. Like I haven't done the archery trick where you pay for archery training to get your archery up to 50. I haven't done too many of the glitchy stuff, you know. Let's see. But I'm gonna definitely get OP though. I'm just trying to make sure I do it the smart way. Like I got it to where now I could get my enchanting really high up, which is good, and we should. We've got our transmute so we can make gold, which will help our smithing. We also need to go over and get our butts over to the Greybeards, which I think we should probably do now. Let's see how much we've got in our inventory with all these leftover potions. See if anybody buys them in the street. I doubt it. Yeah, we're still pretty over encumbered. Hello.
All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those battle-born, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face.
How do you know they're lying?
It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
Okay. Well, I have to go meet the Greybeards. Alright, you go stay home where it's safe. Hello, how are you?
My friend Maven and I. Have you met Maven?
Oh, yes, I do know Maven.
We know our place in this world. Know the place.
Oh, I hear what you're saying.
Once I've made enough money
Isolda.
trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Take a look.
Well, actually,
Take a look.
you got anything cooked? Yeah.
Good hunting. Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Those green apples you sold me the other day
Life's
were
hard enough
delicious.
with all these men propositioning
I'm sure
me.
you could charge double
But that
for the
bard
business.
is the
Someone giving you
worst.
trouble?
That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the bannered mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh
Whoa.
beast. Huh.
What if I talk to Mikhail?
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
You get a lot of attention from men?
You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even
wow.
single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Let me get all this inventory thing figured out, and then I'll go talk to that Mikhail for you. Don't you worry.
And fresh vegetables for sale.
I did a lot of things, but the more you level, the more the enemy armor increases. Ran into many ebony armored bandits. Like, damn, yeah, Cole, for sure. Yeah, I've run into that too, where when I would like try to like get smithing up as fast as possible, and then all of a sudden they have like high level armors. You're like, wait, what? Where did you get that? But it's because it wants to keep it super hard. Yeah, I'm hoping to get the Daedric artifacts. It was kind of serendipitous. It was cool. I got Wabbajack, the Daedric Solitude artifact, because I was in the Assassin's Brotherhood. I got abducted while I was up in Winterhold, and I can't fast travel because of the survival mod. So it pulled me over by Solitude. I went to Solitude, went in, got the Wabbajack, went and talked to him, and then I went to Azura Star and killed the, like, Malin evil wizard guy that's guarding Azura Star. I don't think I can sell to you these potions. I might be able to sell something to you, though. Let me try. And let me keep transmuting.
You're someone. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I sure enjoy the game a lot. I have 2 characters that are that at 250. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. Yeah, that's what's up, Cole. I have my dude on 360 that's high level, but is saved in transfer. I don't have anyone on this edition. I want to get someone up there. So it's like an excuse to relive the games. Most of my perks are now legendary on them. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, man. Getting all beefed up again. It's going to be fun. It's fun to be a noob too, though, you know, to like make sure you do the noob stuff right, keep yourself alive. And then I'm excited for getting OP. Alright, do you have any iron ore, sir?
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men. We've got small weapons. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Oh, no, they have a shared inventory, don't they? Makes sense.
Good doing business with
you. That's alright.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
I think you can.
More inside.
Alright, let's get to smelting. This should help out a little bit. Did you steam yourself there? I hear you coughing.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Bjorland Greymane's got that on me. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
That's alright, I'll just hang out here and do a little bit of transmuting while I talk to chat. But even if you max out level weapons, you still don't do enough damage for a sneak kill. Yeah, it starts getting to where like you have to do the fortify alchemy, to do the fortify smithing, to do the fortify enchanting, all the way around and around and around and around and around. I don't know if I think I'm looking forward to it. Probably when I get there, I really won't, but we've got some time. It's been manageable so far, you know? Especially running with my crew. Even though my rat here, Scritch. Poor ugly Scritch. Found him in the sewers. I felt bad. He was a trained rat. He carries stuff. He doesn't carry much. Do you have anything on you right now, Scritch? A dwarven sword, yeah. So, you know, there's a little bit more money for me. Don't ask me where he keeps the dwarven sword. But as soon as I can find a combat pet, or probably even when I get my house, we'll probably have Scritch just guard my house. Keep people away with this ugly Assad. Because he doesn't really fight people, but, you know. Takes only a mother could love. Dang, ebony armor can be a pain? Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm actually gonna do... We're about to go to Ivarstead, and then we're gonna do a Vincenzo after we do the Greybeards in Ivarstead, so that we can get the Dwarven 25% better for Dwarven, and then we're gonna get our smithing to Dwarven, and we're gonna rock Dwarven probably for a little bit. trying to get all the extra passives and all the like secret bonuses and stuff. All the secret spells. Do it as a proper playthrough. That's what's up, Cole. Yeah, I gotta get started. You got the vampire daughter as your companion. Yeah, I gotta go get the Dawn Guard stuff started. But I just have a couple more things I need to do. I want to go get the Dawn Guard started, and because anyone who knows, there's a little fort right about here that I need to go to for a very specific reason, but I don't want to reveal it before we get there because it's going to be very awesome. I think it's going to be very central to our character. You talking about the DLC one, Cole? How are we doing on iron ore? Yeah, with a lot of it. Yeah, so that's one thing I'm worried about with waiting. So I'm gonna get hungry. Get tired.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. Morin's... I don't claim to... Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage?
Oh yeah, we're Vulcan now, I forgot. I was all worried. I was like, where's my novice hood? That's right, we got Vulcan now. So sell the Dwarven Sword and the Iron Dagger. Nice.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Come to chat with an old woman.
I recognize that number.
You tried mercenary work?
Let that go to voicemail.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Neither magic nor
Go cast your wealthy magic.
So my tell Mark your phone number.
I breathe now.
Give me 1 second, I'll have eyes on chat while it's ringing. So they're like watching, they're like, yo, what the heck, bro? Well, I'm off to sleep, man. Take care. For sure, Cole. Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you for saying hello. Good chatting with you. Good hanging with you. Alright.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Oh, I forgot. I'm a fool. I mean, yeah, no, I don't want to waste it on that. I forgot to actually make the rings.
Be glad you're here in the city in North Albion River.
Patron of the great clan battle.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Come to chat with an old.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some.
I joined the Thieves Guild and he was like, hey, I want this mead. And I was like, well, that seems like a good test of my skills. And he's like, my favorite drinking buddy.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that on me. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
I feel like I should upgrade myself to steel armor, just to protect myself a little bit more from the hooligans, you know? Even though I don't have the means to really enchant it just yet. Heck yeah, we just got high enough level to actually do it. We could do a minor enchant and still get the magic comes back faster. And actually, what was that? Let me look at that again. Yeah, we want alteration spells to cost less.
Have you met my father? He's a steward at the Dragon's Reach.
Alright, so what else do we need to make more steel stuff? We need leather strips and we need probably more steel ingots. Alright, so give me your...
I help my father. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Give me all your leather strips. And give me like 5 steel ingots.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Oh, it's those potions that are taking up a lot of room. Yeah, we still have a lot of those potions to get rid of. Kinda need to take a tour around the countryside to get rid of them. Alright, well that's alright. Now we've got the armor built, which is great, so we'll have you hold it.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
Actually, no, I need this. Thank you, though. Alright.
Let's get going then.
So let's go sleep one more time. Let's take a mighty nap, see if we can sell to some fools again. Because if we could get that 5K and get that house, that would be so sweet. The bed should still be ours. Whew, our poor character hadn't gotten to rest like this in a long time. But we got a full packet of coin. We got Faendale watching over us. We don't have to worry about someone trying to ambush us. We got our rat lurking. Man, now we're feeling good. Look at all that mana we got. Look at all that mana we got. We were well rested. We're like, I am refreshed.
Everything
rainy
all right?
day. Oh, I love the rain.
It's a
Well,
fine
thank you
day.
kindly, Isolde. Look, everyone's all happy. They're like complimenting me. They're like, you're looking good.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops.
Sorry to hear that, friend. It's always a bad day for somebody, though. Now, we might get ambushed on the road with all this gold on us, but that's okay. What am I doing with my life?
I own the Pelagia farm just outside the
Almost
city.
forgot the entire reason why we slept for 24 hours.
Go cause your fancy magic someplace else.
Dude, I'd be salty too if somebody was just like taking iron and just turning it into gold in front of me without sharing.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. You look rather... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
What? You still have 0 gold? But I slept for a day.
Come back
You
anytime if you need a
rascals.
remedy.
Alright, whatever. Rest was still good for me. I'm the Thane around here, brother. Unless you're gonna try to restrain me.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience.
Alright, hopefully our horse is outside, and let's mosey on to Ivarstead. I wish they had a mod for a pet that lets you enchant on it or something.
I had my years of war and fighting. Senseless. Knowledge. All I want now is a break of the
I understand that, friend. Seems like war's coming again, though. Keep your farm safe. That should be my horse right there. How much money we got? 3K? Oh, we're so close. We're so close. And do we have all our quests tracked? We do not. I need to do the Thieves Guild quest, which is over here. We have a mammoth tusk. Oh, deliver in Ivarstead. Perfect. Cool, that's where we're heading anyway. Don't I have a Thieves Guild quest? Oh, back at Riften. Okay, that's okay. So what we'll do... Oh, no. Okay. Back here. Alright, well, give me just a second. I'll be right back. We're going to get this all knocked out. Alright. Let's go see about speaking to this Mollis. Because we did join the Thieves Guild to make money so that we could have permanent roots. We do have that nice little tower, which is cool. It's like a magic tower.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
So, you know, once we get more of a homestead, I'll feel a little bit safer. We could drop off these unique armor and unique weapons without any fear of them despawning. Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
Mollis.
Can't a man drink in
Mollis.
peace?
Maven said you're expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead.
You have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
How do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
This is a local favorite.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
How do we get to the brewing vats?
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
What about just going in through the brewery?
Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
Why are you doing all this?
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery.
There's more to this than a debt, isn't there?
If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him.
Why bother poisoning the nest for Sabjorn?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out. Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look good.
Just the thing.
The killer of kings. Still here. On the day of your death, what do you want me to carry? Let's get going then.
With the children of of Skyrim and we fight all.
Of course, I guess I could just go into with Volcom because it covers my face anyway.
Guard beckons, every one of us dies. But
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken dwarves. Too long to...
Maybe some other time I will do with it.
Cabbage grown back yet? Negative. Once it does, I'm getting some cabbage. Hello! Cabbage soup is such an easy way to get hunger up. Just cabbage plus salt. Boom, cabbage soup. Now that we got more money, we got quite a bit of food in our pocket, but still. Never be too proud. Never know when you might want some cabbage soup. Alright. So let's see about doing this Thieves Guild quest, and then we'll go see about these graveyards. If I'm the chosen one, certainly they'll wait for me. It's fine. We'll worry about the dragon in a second. Whew. Alright.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Yes, I heard that you needed...
Until next time.
An executioner. Me and my friend? We're at executioners.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Something wrong?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
You'd better, or I yell skeever.
Okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do I permanently clear the vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
You got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
You mentioned someone named Malice?
Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper.
Dang.
Now I've got to clean up this mess.
You are a jerk, sir. Is there anything interesting in here? Ooh. To Bjorn, this is my third and final offer. I feel that I've been more than generous with the amounts I've stated to buy your meadery. There's no reason for competition to stifle both of our businesses. Unified, we can make Blackbriar Mead a household name and bury anyone who tries to start a similar business in Skyrim. If you wish to accept my offer, please come to Riften and stay at my manor as a guest. I think you'll find being part of the Blackbriar family would be lucrative and life-saving. We'll go ahead and steal that for her, you know? Just in case we need it later. Gotta put my lockpicking gloves on. Oops. Dadgummit. Ooh, honey brewed decanter. Might not be any honey brew mead for a while, you know? Might as well steal a bottle. Okay. Well, that's cool. And Devin will like the honey brew decanter we just got. Got a little bit of blackmail on Blackbriar if we ever need it. Oh, watch out for traps. Okay, so this is probably gonna get intense. Let's take our disguise off and let's go to Voken. And then let's go... Sounds like
I feel like I can beat anyone.
Oh. Was that the rat, or was that the explosion from Faendale shooting that staff? Dangerous rats. Did you just leave me, Faendale? Venom Pits. But we can't talk in the middle of combat.
Still here. What do you want me to carry?
I need the steel armor. That might be OP as all get out. Alright, that'll keep me much more protected from these fools. We don't need our Magicka to come back quite as fast because we've got the crew with us. Venom Fang Skeevers. See, they're getting scary already. I feel like I want this honeybrew meat. We might end up dropping all of it, but for now. There's not any traps we're gonna step on. Dang straight, Faendellin, I knew what to do. Whenever a target's on fire and you attack them with fire, that fire does more damage. So he hit her with the staff and I hit him with the bolt. Or hit them, rather. We hit her and then... Oh! And that right there is what we call an ambush. Dang, did they like pop out of the ground? Like mole rats? That was like their honeybrew mead stash. They were like, don't you dare. Leave the other skeeper tail. Yikes. Gotta get all we can get. Useful stuff, you know? Nice. Oh, you know what? There we go. No more traps. That was just regular Steve, but that can be real bad. Uh-oh.
That's it! That's your best! It's nothing! You don't have a chance! Son of a... That's all you got? No! Just give up!
This guy's freaking tough.
Lucky trick! That's your best!
You want my best? I'll give you my best.
In.
Like I can... Anyone.
You're ready to die today! Give up while you still can! That's it! That's all you've got? Just a scratch!
Dang, that was an intense fight. 10 years of vertical, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. The children threw rocks, the women spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into the Whiterun's prison. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence, used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common skeever? My day as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. Those egotistical braggarts couldn't compete with my abilities. Where they fell short, I'd constantly excel. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish my contributions? No. My instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible. The Archmage cast me into the streets like a common beggar. And as my enemies grow, complacent and weak as they forget Hamlin and his utter brilliance, I build my army. I use every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Suborn's unwitting assistance, my legion grows stronger every day. The irony that the same ingredients used to make his vile drink could be used to feed my offspring isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn. When they experience the fury I've unleashed upon them, when my progeny are gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and groveling at my feet. But there will be no mercy, no quarter, no leniency, and I will laugh, and I will dance, and I will rejoice over their mangled, broken corpses. The time for recompense has arrived. 10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death. Yikes, dog. That does make sense to why he was so tough, though. Because he's a talented mage. Or he was a talented mage. Rip. So he kept putting that armor spell on himself, so melee and strikes did, like, nothing to him. Sneaky mage. Sneaky mage that trains rats, huh? I don't like the similarities. I gotta get a good home for my rat. You can't be the new rat king. You apply poison to the nest. Alright, perfect. Nest has been poisoned. Okay, gotcha. Right. Can I get rid of the spiders too? I don't really want to fight more spiders if I don't have to. It's that poison that'll get you, you know? Alright, let's see what we got going on. Oh! See? Told you I gotta watch out for those traps. I feel like I'm not free yet. Any rascals around here? So far, so good. Okay. Dude, we look sick. That's awesome. Over there. Nice. Sounds like a key. I'll take that. Looks like I needed it. Alright, before we talk to him, we should put our disguise back on.
Was something we
Job's
discussed
finished.
unclear? Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
What about my pay?
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Attend the tasting ceremony.
Well, Sebjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunting Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
Oh.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sebjorn.
Dang, he's got an orc sword too. He means business. Dang. What do you think?
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you
need to
head
get a
back
look
to
at
Riften?
Sebjorn's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sebjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sebjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
Sebjorn's dresser key. What are you gonna do with this place?
Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
You never mentioned that lunatic living in the tunnels.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
Give me a good deal on items.
Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me. I can't believe that worked.
Alright, back to his office. I wish I would have found this earlier. I didn't really know I was looking for it, though. I didn't remember her telling me to go and take a look at this, thank goodness. My character did. Hold on. I still want to be sneaky. So Bjorn, within the enclosed crate, you'll find the final payment. As we discuss hunting brew mead, you should now begin brewing mead at full production. In regards to your concerns about interference from Maven Blackbriar, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep her assets and her cronies at bay. This is the beginning of a long and successful future for both of us.
Can't believe that
it
worked.
It did indeed. Alright, now I'm gonna put some real robes on. Or some real items. Let's go Vulcan, and let's go Steel Armor. Just make sure I'm protected all the time, you know? So now we could go turn that back into Maven. But instead, I want to head towards Ivarstead. We'll leave Maven waiting, you know? We'll have her hear that we did a job good for her, and then when we get back, she'll be like, oh, the nose traveled through the grapevine. Like, give me a second, I'm gonna get an energy drink, I'll be right back.
You there, citizen. This area is off limits. You're interfering with Imperial business. Yeah, so you'll have to pay us a fine. Say, 100 gold. Pay up, citizen. Fine. If you can't pay with coin, you'll pay with your life. You
Never should have.
bad time to get lost.
on your side.
I'll show you. I'll show you what you'll do it.
That's the best you can do. I'll make you pay.
No one best. I've had enough of you.
Already.
I'll bury you.
Swear I'll kill you.
Oh, hello there. I did notice you come up. I was focusing my magicka. Or at least I thought I was. I don't really know what I'm doing. You don't have to tell me that. See, my grandfather was a wizard. My father wouldn't talk about it much. But I found some of his things in the attic, including this staff. After that, I thought I was turning into a wizard, too, because dead things near me would come to life again for a while. I even went to the College of Winterhold. They just laughed at me. The magic is in the staff, not in me, they said. Nah, I don't think so. This should work. I've done it before. Staff is useless. I'm useless. The whole world is useless.
You there, traveler! Over here! Never should have come here!
Who's there?
I'm warning you, back off. You're dead. Here we go. I'm warning you, back off.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding this far from the end of the end?
Extremely well-connected merchant.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul. Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow? If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest. All right, pipe down! You want the whole blessed place to hear you? The arrangement called for a trade. I hope you'll find this suitable. The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed. About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again. If you pass through again, stop by for a drink. We don't get many visitors. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Need a room? Maybe. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
do?
She's our only child, Bodhi. Am I to throw her to the wolves?
You're hardly throwing her to the wolves. She just wants to see the world, just like I did when I was her age.
And if she decides to leave Iverstead, what then? No. No, I can't bear the thought. My daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge. They call it the path to the monastery to 7,000 steps. Can you imagine? I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing from exhaustion. Just get out of town as fast as you can.
Sheesh.
Nothing for anyone here.
You don't look so good.
You
Are
think
you
you told
feeling
about
all
how
right?
rough go?
It's frightening living below their monastery. Sometimes I swear I can hear rolling down from up there. It sounds like thunder, but there's never any rain. What do you make of that? Sure, leave. Everyone else
He's in
does.
there. Frostred.
Are you the one sent by Mara?
Yes, what's troubling you?
My parents are being impossible. Bassianus wants to marry me, and I think I love him. But he wants to move to Riften afterwards, and my father won't allow it. He only cares about this stupid town. But Bassianus makes me happier than anyone ever has.
Riften's kind of a bad place.
My mother's not any help either.
I'll talk to your parents about it.
Oh, thank you so much. It's wonderful to have someone around who understands.
If you ever settle down to have children, think twice before you do it.
Speaking of which, your daughter asked for me to speak to you.
I'm sure I know what this is about. She thinks she's in love with Bassianus and wants to leave town. With him. Let me tell you how I see it. Until a few months ago, the girl was head over heels for Klimek. Wouldn't stop talking about him. Now, if I thought she was really in love with Bassianus, that would be one thing. But she's a child. It will pass.
Why do you want her to stay so badly?
Look around here. There's not much left. Used to be a good-sized town. The folks have been moving to Riften for a while now. If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverstead?
You think she'll get over it?
You know how children are. Her fancies change with the moon. And like always, the boy lacks any kind of spine. He'll need some convincing. A little push and this would all be simpler. Just get out of town as fast as you can.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Rock.
Actually.
Oh my. Probably something about the men. We all wish we had her problems. I don't tell my husband, but I don't have any problem with Bassianus. Even if it means her leaving Iverstead, I want Fastred to be happy. If they just snuck out of town together, I could manage my husband.
What would inspire them to leave?
Bassianus is still so terrified of Yofthor. If he knew that I'd keep him from hunting the poor boy down, he'd take Fastred to Riften without a second thought. Let him know that I'll watch out for them. Just want my daughter to be happy.
Heck yeah, what a mom.
Sure, leave. Everyone else does.
We talked to Bassianus or Klimek? The guy she used to be in love with? No. She said she doesn't have any problem with Bassianus, the mother. Let's talk to Bassianus. I already saw him. He's in here, sitting at the fire.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
Well, what can you tell me about Hrothgar?
Klimek brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks, when the weather permits it. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them.
Bodhi said to talk to you about Fastred.
Oh, my love. How I long to take her away from all of this. Why did Bodhi send you to me?
She said that you should elope.
I promised to keep you safe.
I always had a feeling she liked me. More than that brute Yofthor, at least. Yofthor, what about him? He'll come after us and it will be unpleasant.
Bodhi said she'll handle Yofthor.
She would. If she's willing to deal with him, then everything would be all right. I'll go speak to Fastred, post haste.
Oh wow, he's actually running. Nice. I feel like we made the right call.
Fastrid, we must speak. We must leave. Your father will never approve of us, and I grow weary of this place. To Riften, my pet. How you'll adore the city. I'll make the preparations immediately.
No more! I yield!
Hey! Watch what you're doing! Those fools are actually fighting!
Who's fighting?
Kill him!
This is the end for you.
Money's on the big one.
I can take you.
Man, Bodhi is tough.
I'll rip you in half.
Return to deny you. Alright, perfect. What is it, the bear? Who are you trying to fight, Clemac?
I'm gonna kill you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go get my horse.
I can take you.
Give me my bow.
Won't get away from me.
Still more people to fight? Still more things to fight? Jiminy crickets. Emblem 1. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Oh, what the heck just happened? Jiminy crickets, poor Clemac. He lived through everything and then all of a sudden he dies.
We must leave. Your father will never approve of us, and I grow weary of this.
Hold on. I feel like this has all been glitched beyond reason. I feel like we shouldn't follow him so swiftly.
You don't look like clinic. Other than that, they seem like... Why did Bodhi send you to me? I always... Yafthor. What a... She would. I'll go speak to Fastrid. Post haste.
That thing's evil, Linley. I told you to keep away from there.
I'm sorry. I was curious. I didn't believe the stories. I won't go over there ever again.
I think I'm gonna take a sleep here.
That you don't. I promised to keep you safe, and I'm not going to break my word.
Man, they've been talking about it all night, all morning. See, why can't I get a nice dog? Instead of my goofy skeever.
Fastrid, we must speak.
Bassianus, sweetie, what is it?
We must leave. Your father will never approve of us, and I grow weary of this place.
Where will we go?
To Riften, my pet. How you'll adore the city.
Oh, and to be with you.
I'll make the preparations immediately.
Aw. Young love.
On your way up the 7,000 steps.
Oh, this is Clemec.
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day.
Excuse me.
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Tell me?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thuum, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
What types of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I can do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Yeah, no problem, friend. I got a horse. Anything I should watch out for during the climb?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. Be careful up there.
All right. Emblem 1. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Poor dead goat. Waste not, want not. Ooh. Oh my gosh. When did I save? Damn you! Should have known better than that. Should have let Fandel get in there first. Well, at least we're here. Kill. Oh, nice. You got some fire arrows.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Do you visit the graveyards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Did you hear the graveyard's called Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
I don't know, it is cold though, isn't it?
All right then.
Emblem number 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. Ooh, ice wraith. There it is. Shoo-wee. Thought it was about to jump back up and murk me. Where'd my horse go? Did we lose our horse this time? Fall off the mountain or something? I hear my rat. I think my horse would be nearby. Whatever, I guess we gotta walk the rest of the way. It's okay. Oh, you're so dead. I knew that there was just not enough time to get my block up to parry that sucker. We were dead, but that's okay, because now we know. Dang, these things keep falling through the world. These cheating pelts. I guess. Emblem 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons in their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts.
Is that magic? Careful, please.
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
What are you doing here?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Did you hear the Greybirds called Dovahkiin?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Emblem 4. Kine called on Parthenox, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue.
Huh?
Must be pretty important then. Yelling Dovahkiin. Thought everyone was just exaggerating. It's so cold up here, of course. I lost my horse. Probably gonna need a flame atronach here soon. Emblem 5. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving that for all their voice too was strong. Proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were manyfold. I heard something that sounds like a bear or troll next to me. Can I see the red dot? Thank goodness. Boom. Right through the butt cheek. Our bow started to do some damage. Got this conjured bow, infinite arrows. Make short work of things like a troll. Obviously having our flame atronach helped quite a bit.
I feel like I can beat anyone. Still here. What do you want me to carry?
Oh man, iron ore, that's right.
Lead on.
Well, actually, I was moving a little bit faster without anything. I was slowed, but I wasn't slowed that much.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
Oops. There we go.
Let's get going then.
Like heard combat music. Number 6, Emblem 6, with roaring tongues, the Sky Children Conqueror. No, sorry. Rewind. My brain's half asleep, forgive me. Emblem 6, with roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. You contracted severe ataxia. Yeah, right. That's why we got this potion of cure disease right here. No thank you. Jeez, look how frozen our fingers are. If we don't get to High Hrothgar soon, we might be dead. And there might not be anything we can do about it. Look at all this frickin' frost blowing off everything though. Makes sense. My poor little guy, skin and bones. Starting to make enough money, he's starting to get well fed, he'll plump up, but he hasn't plumped up yet. Just keep casting magic, giving us a little bit of warmth with the chemical reaction or the magical reaction, whatever. Anytime there's an exchange of energy, right? Emblem 8. For years, all silent, the Greyburn spoke one name, Tiber Septum. Stripling them was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed the name Dovahkiin. I feel like I missed a tab. I don't want to die though. We'll read them on the way down. I feel like I went from 6 to 8. And then 9. Hi, Hrothgar. Nice. Emblem 10. The voices worship. Follow the interpath. Speak only the true. Indeed. Traja. Alright, hopefully we warm up a bit in here. Yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and then we'll do this. Alright, let's meet these graybeards, see what all the fuss is about.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Does that do?
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar.
That's a little bit better.
I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
Well, we are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
So who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
Well, that's all well and good, but I'm hungry. Well, I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Alright, if we're learning something new, I need some food. Learn best on a nice full stomach.
You learn a new word like a novel. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new form. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
crazy, huh, Feindo?
Well done. Again. You learn quickly. Once more.
This is easy. Is he gonna attack me? No, it's just gonna stand there.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
I feel like I look appropriate. Like I've still got some magic to me with this Dragon Priest mask on. Got my backpack, but I've also got my armor.
See how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thumb.
Have a little bit of cabbage, get a good look at it. Alright.
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wood. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shot. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? X! Wolf! Now, it's your turn. And next to me, Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I thought it was this easy for everyone. Thank you. What's next?
You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Why are dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Surely there's more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
What does it mean to be a Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Why are the shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
There are only 4 of you?
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
When can I meet your leader?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
Tell me about the Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Why don't the others talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you. We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice. Sky above, voice within.
Cool. Yo, what's up? Oi! Yeah, pretty much veteran. Pretty much. Good to see you, veteran. Sorry about that. I was just enjoying, you know, absorbing my true powers, the Dragonborn. Let's see here. So I'm doing the hardest difficulty. So I'm not like power leveling anything, but my archery's starting to get a little high. I've got some slow with that, and then I'm getting my spells up slowly. But we just got, you know, into getting our second piece of Fusroda. And now I'm gonna head down to, I always forget how to pronounce it. I feel like it looks crazier than it actually is, but this one right here, let's see about getting that dwarven permanent buff. And then after that, we're gonna go to Riften, turn in all this craziness, and then go to Markath, I think. Right? No, not Markath. Morthal. No, Morthal. Where was the one where I... Oh, no, that was Riften. Didn't use in Riften. So we're gonna get our Mara buff. And then after that, we're gonna turn in our Thieves Guild quest. And then I think we're gonna come over here and then start seeing about getting this DLC thing, the Hindrelheim. And then also seeing about getting into the Dark Brotherhood over here. So we need to go get started on that. So it's gonna be a fun time. How you doing? I got the Creation Club ones. What up, Norguy? Are you asking if you could speak Scandinavian? No, I prefer just English, because that's all that I can competently read. How you doing, Nor? Alright. Now, hopefully when we get out of here, we're gonna have a horse. And so I have the Creation Club mods, and I've got survival mode. So like how I've got some red on my mana bar right now. You see the little sun icon, because it's cold. But I've got my horse up here, otherwise this is gonna be painful. But we've definitely gotten to the point in Legendary where I need to do some serious... Dang it, of course my horse is in here. Alright, let's try to read these in reverse order going down. Because somehow I missed one. But, yeah. Things are getting scary. Our bow's hitting hard, which is good. We finally got that spell. Oh, gotcha. Oh no, America. Yeah, it's fun. I really like the eating too, because it makes me stock up on all the food. It just makes it more like this. Like, I feel like this tab is so useless in the regular game. But now I got these like cooked Horker loaves, this cooked leg. Oh, that's just a leg of a goat. Some potatoes ready to, some cabbages ready to get turned into cabbage soup. But it looks like we're gonna need to restock soon. Alright, so what was that, 10? 9, 8? I think we're on track still. I think we're doing okay. We get a buff if we read all these. Oh, we just got it. Voice of the Sky. Bet. Animals will neither attack nor flee from you. 23 hours. Cool. So that's going to make things a lot easier. I don't think ice raids count. Whatever, I'm going to take this time to use doing the transmuting. Yeah, veteran. It's like Dark Brotherhood. So my very first priority was Azura Star, and I got Black Star. But there was so much to do on the way to getting there, you know. I got the Wabbajack, and then I've also got Meridia's Beacon. So it's kind of like I kind of want to get that knocked out, but I want to do Assassin's Guild very soon. I needed to talk and get the voice kind of moving a little bit further. Because I'm not like 100% going immersion, only what makes sense, but I'm trying to follow some sort of order, some sort of path, you know, while we're doing it on the hardest difficulty. One part that was real fun was I wanted to learn a bunch of spells, right? So I could use for magic, because I'm a Breton character. So I went up here in Windhelm, and when you're using survival mode, you can't fast travel, and there's no stable in Windhelm. So I started the game, and I went all the way over to Riften, got into the Thieves Guild, went to the orphanage. The lady was like, "Alright kids, I'm gonna beat you once and then beat you again tonight for supper." I was like, that's messed up, so we murdered her. And then we talked to him, got all that stuff up, went up here, talked to Aventus, and then he's like, "Whoa, y'all killed her before I even asked y'all to kill her? I knew the Dark Brotherhood was good, but y'all are real good." It was awesome. And I was like, alright, cool. And so then we took the carriage up to Windhelm, did all our stuff, our like big basic quests. Now we need to go over to the ruins for class, you know? But then once we went to sleep at the college, I was like, in this mode with survival mode, you get exhausted. So your character's vision gets all blurry. I was trying so hard not to sleep. And So I went to sleep in the middle of the college, and all of a sudden I get transported way over to the abandoned shack because of the Dark Brotherhood quest. It was so fun. How about you, Norguy? But yeah, America. I don't know if I said that. It was cool. It was a pretty funny turn of events. If for any reason you want to see any of that, it's up on my YouTube. Oh, give me just a bit here. Oh goodness, I'm glad we didn't get murdered here, y'all. So, hopefully I'm not too close to the mic here. I'm enjoying hanging out and chilling. Where's our last save at? Hopping out of High Rothgar. Let's just do it hopping out of High Rothgar, that's fine. Folks need some help, so I'm gonna go help them out here. It was a pleasure hanging out, chilling, streaming, saying hello to everybody who came through while we were hanging out and gaming. If you want to check out more of this, you can check it out on the various VOD recordings of where I'm streaming it live. But then also you can check it out on my YouTube. and then you can also see the edits I'm doing with them, with the Skyrim footage, with the hardest difficulty. I'm doing just some fun stuff with some music and adding some kind of like aesthetic mood vibe things to it. It's goofy, it's fun though, it's cool. You should check it out. SnowbodyHere, YouTube. But yeah, so thank y'all so much for hanging out. It was good talking to you, veteran, Norguy, Cole, everybody else who came through, everybody lurking, everybody chilling, follows, lemons and goodies and good vibes and jibbity jibbity jabbity jew. I appreciate y'all. Without much further ado, I will see if there's somebody I can raid y'all on over to keep sharing the good vibes. And yeah, thank y'all for being here. Stay frosty. Give me just a bit.